everybody, this is your boy Kenneth reporting from the KTookes spot, giving you all a brand new video, and today it is on the mixtape called The Treatment from Miami rapper Jew James. Now I know I've heard of Jew James for a while because he's one of my former coworkers. Works with him, they're good friends, and he gave my friend, I'm not going to say his whole name, I'm just going to say my homie B, had gave me, insight about, his mixtape that just been released. So, it's 7 tracks, and it's on SoundCloud. I'll have all the information down if you want to check it out on the bottom. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't know Jew James, but he's a really good artist. He's from here in Miami rapper, so I don't want none of you guys thinking that, oh, he's trying to be like everybody else that's come out of Miami, like, Trick Daddy, Trina, Plies and everybody else, but like the dirty, like South Florida, but he has his own lane, but you could tell he has very major influences from southern, with the rap music, like the southern rap music. But I think everybody, if you give them a chance, I think you guys will pretty much like it, because the mixtape I said is called The Treatment. 7 tracks. The first song is called Fuck You. Now I know what I said. I was like, okay. But anyway, this is the first track. It's a simple song to the haters who hate for no reason, and that's just one of those F you. If you have a problem, you F you. And I had to I'm going to be honest with you, I had to laugh when I heard that song. I was like, okay now, like, that's what I'm talking about. Now, track number 2 is called Still Going. It's a crazy street record talking about how life treats you. And how you're still grateful for life, and you're still going, no matter how crazy things are going. I think that's one of those tracks that everybody can check out, and you're going to be like, okay, like, at least I'm not alone. I don't feel this. I'm not the only one that feels this way. But I thought it was very genius of Jew James to actually, do that type of song, because, majority of the times, you don't really get nobody doing songs talking about, even though things may be effed up, or, life might not treat you, might not treat you well, or just the street life might treat you kind of crazy. You're still going, and you do what you have to do. And then going to track number 3. The song called Medicated. It's a smooth, ride-out track. And I was like, okay. And like that song and the next song, Brain Surgery, those 2 songs, like track 3 and track 4, Medicated and Brain Surgery, those 2 are one of those smooth, ride-out tracks, that you want to get familiar with and everything. So, I think you guys will pretty much enjoy it. So, I don't really think, you'll feel bad at all, because I feel like both of those songs, they coincide with each other, and it's one of those like ride out songs. You'd be like, okay, like I could just lean back, relax, and all. But I thought it was pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Now track 5, Trust No One. When I heard that song, I was the song was talking about not trusting nobody, not everyone so quickly, and I know a lot of us, guys and ladies, we all deal with it. You feel like when you're cool with somebody, you feel like you could trust them, but at the same time, you don't want to put too much emphasis on trusting everybody, because nowadays, even if you trust somebody, you have to be really cautious at how you do so. So I think that's one of those tracks you can relate to, and it's just one of those, like, you have to have extreme caution, and just that's one of those, that's a thinking song, if you want my honest opinion. But it's a great track. That's one of my favorite tracks. Now, the song Damage, when I heard that song, I was like, okay. Now, when he started rapping on the song, it gave me like a T.I. flow. And at first, I thought it was Tip on the song with him. T.I., a lot of you guys know, but he goes by Tip also. I'm thinking like, okay, him and T.I., rapping together on the track. But then I had to realize that's Jew James rapping. I'm like, dang, yo, like I could hear the T.I. influence, like, and when I heard T.I. influence, it made me think of like the trap music album, T.I.'s trap music album, and T.I.'s King album. Like, it gave me that flow, just from listening to the song. And maybe Jew James got that influence when he was probably here, when he was laying down the track. But I feel like that's a great track. But my favorite track, I'm gonna be honest with you, is the song called Reminders. That's the song for the ladies, and to be honest with you, that's a great track. I think you could. That's to me, that's a crossover track that the ladies will love, and everybody. And it was a good crossover record. I think people will like it, like pop, R&B, hip hop. I feel like this is one of those anthems. It gave me kind of like, how can I put it? It's a good song, but I feel like it's one of those songs that it's kind of like I'm trying to figure out how to best describe it. I feel like it's one of those crossover songs like it make you think of like how Method Man and Mary J. Blige song, I'll be there for you, you're all I need to get by. That song, like, it gave me that flow, not the beat, not the whole song, but just how it was crossover and it's just honest. It's just breath of fresh air, and I feel like when you hear that song, that's the main song. I feel like if you want to know the true essence of Jew James, like, he's a hardcore rapper. He rides those beats like crazy, but I feel like that song, anybody can play that song, and I feel like that's one of those songs you could just listen to clubs, just out, and I think it'll cross over to every genre, and I think everybody will be like, okay, like, I'm feeling Dude, like, Dude has the flow. But that's just my honest opinion on the mixtape called The Treatment. Now, my favorite songs, like I told you, is Reminders. I love Damage, Trust No One, Medicated, and Brain Surgery. I like majority of all the songs, but like the song I think everybody should like, the main song I think everybody should do is check out Reminders. But if you want like the street records, I feel like you should listen to Still Going and Trust No One. Those are two songs I feel like the street records, I feel like those would be good ones. But that's just my honest opinion. I want to know what you guys think about it. I have his, if you want to follow Jew James on Twitter, you can at _Jew James. It's spelled right up on the top and on the description. So if you want to keep up with him, you can follow him on Twitter. And if you want to, I shouldn't say purchase, but if you want to check out his mixtape, it is on SoundCloud. I'll have the link down there. If you want to check out any music that he's done or just period, I have it right there. So, make sure you guys keep up with him. You can follow me on Twitter on Instagram at KTookes. And if you like this video and I explained it well, make sure after you've heard, make sure you thumbs up the video. Like, if you're a big diehard supporter, make sure you support it. And anybody, Jew James, if you're watching this, man, outstanding job with The Treatment. Took me by surprise. Like, I felt like it was very street, yet honest, and very crossover. Like, I feel like everybody will enjoy. And also, if you want to keep up with the KTookes Spot, you can. You can follow it on Twitter at KTookes Spot. Make sure after you guys hear The Treatment mixtape from Jew James, make sure you guys comment and let me know what you think about The Treatment. Do you feel like it's okay? Do you feel like he delivered? Give me your honest opinion, and I definitely want to hear it because he's a brand. He's a Miami artist, but I feel like to a lot of you guys, he's a new artist. But I feel like give him a chance. Don't write him off saying that, oh, he's trying to be like everybody else. But give him a fair chance before you comment and listen to the music and let me know what you guys think. Like I said, the feedback is very important. And make sure if you guys like this video and any other videos I've done in the past, make sure you subscribe. That way, when I put out a new video, it'll go. You guys will get that email immediately saying that I put a new video out. So this is your boy Kenneth signed off from the KTookes Spot. You guys have a blessed one, and you'll see me again soon. So bye, guys.